Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leann Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I'm here to talk to you about prom corsages. The business of prom is an immense industry. Annually, sales have been going up, and the year 2015 promises to an all-time high. According to the people at Visa, the East Coast is leading the way with an average prom cost of almost $1,500. It's quite amazing. Now, in the past, prom always was held on Mother's Day weekend, an absolute nightmare for the busy florist. Now, it's stretched out. Yes, there's still some Mother's Day proms, but prom season begins in March and stretches almost till June. Now, that's a blessing for the busy florist. To help you get started for the busy season, we put together a glam corsage kit with all the supplies you'll need to get going. It'll make multiple corsages and boutonnieres. You just need to add flowers. Of course, it has the bracelets. We have 6 of the slap style and 2 of the jeweled style. So you've got a variation. Ribbons, must have. 2 that will work with so many different colors and give you great flexibility. A double-sided satin in vanilla cream, and then a sheer in chocolate brown. Then we're set for both gluing and wiring and taping because you really need both. So you've got your Oasis floral adhesive, corsage tape, and wire. Then of course you want to add a little bit of sparkle and bling. So we've got diamante pins in clear. Again, they'll go with everything. And bullion wire in silver, just to add a little bit of a contemporary edge to it. Lastly, a box of boutonniere pins. Can't forget the men. And with all of this, you can make more than 8 corsages and boutonnieres, still have leftovers. All you need is your fresh flowers. To create the base of the corsage, I start with my bows. You can do all ivory, or you can do all chocolate, or you can combine them. When you combine them, I start with the chocolate first, pulling it out, and just make a small bow, back and forth, twisting and looping. Maybe 4 loops on each side, really up to you how full and luxurious you want it to be. And give that a cut. Go back and add in your ivory now. Just sliding it right behind. And then twisting and looping. So you're continuing as though it's all just one bit of ribbon, but instead you've got 2 colors, the vanilla cream and the chocolate brown. If you want to add extra tails, you can go back and add in more of the brown, tucking it right behind, and more of the ivory. And then once you have all the pieces in your hand, wire that off, securing it tightly. Then cut that wire off so it's just holding it, but you don't have the ends. Press it flat using your Oasis floral adhesive. Taking your bracelet, opening it out, and the trick is to do a bit of glue on the band, let that begin to dry, and then glue on the ribbon, let that begin to dry, and the trick of doing glue to glue is what makes sure that it can't come undone. And to make sure it doesn't slip and slide on you from being too loose and wet, blow on it until it just starts to bubble. Let them both dry out, and then bond the 2 together. You can use fresh leaves or artificial leaves, or a combination of them both. Either way, you want to remove the stem, so cutting it to where you have just the leaf, or plucking the leaf from a stem. And then again, using your Oasis floral adhesive, the cold glue, just a dab of glue on the leaf, and then set it right in. Now with this, once you've got the ribbon on there, it bonds so well. You can just dab the glue, and it starts to dry, and then go ahead and set it in. You don't have to wait too long. It's so lightweight, and with the texture of the ribbon, it will hold in place just perfectly. With the bullion, I pull off about a yard. It can be a little more or a little less. And then clip that. And then think back to when you were in kindergarten playing with Play-Doh. You're going to roll it into a ball. So I just wad it, that's a technical term, wad it into a clump, and then I roll it in my hands until it forms a wonderful little sphere. It will sparkle, not quite round yet. There we go. You can squish it to get it to a little more, and then you keep rolling and rolling till you get the perfect round. Then take several of those. Pull off a little bit more of the bullion wire. Slide one on, and then twist it. So you're sort of beading. Then take another one, slide it on, twist it, again beading, and then one more. Cut that one down, add one more on. Determining the length so that they're all a little different. Twisting that, clipping it, don't need quite that much. Then taking just a bit more of the glue, putting it on one of the orbs. And then just setting that right into the corsage. So one glued orb inward, and then the other two trailing out for a touch of sparkle. Once you have your base complete, all you need to do is go back and add flowers. And it can be used with any type of flowers that you like. Maybe you want the little miniature cymbidiums. Just cut the stem completely off, and then a bit of glue right on the base. Let it begin to dry, and then nestle it right into the ribbon bed. You can go back and add even larger blooms, like this garden rose. Again, cut off the stem, glue on the back. I'm getting several of the petals plus the base. And then just find a spot, lift, tuck it in. That one I'll have to hold a little bit longer because it's larger to get it to settle. Make sure that it stays in place. And then even the littlest, tiniest blooms, succulents, spray roses, calantro florets, they all can work. Just taking a dab of glue and setting it right in place. The diamante pins, they add just a little bit of sparkle and glamour. For the larger corsages, just take your glue right on the tip and then pin it right into place. For the smaller ones, you'll want to take your pin, using a wire cutter, cut it shorter. And then again, just a little bit of glue, setting it right into place. And then at the same time, if you have extra little baubles, you can take those, add a drop of glue, and tuck them in to the corsage. Getting ready for prom season, it's easy with the Glam Corsage Kit. Now, of course, you're going to have far more, or at least we hope you're going to have far more than 8 corsages to create. So yes, all the things are available individually as well. For more creative inspiration, check out the website. There's quite a few video corsages to get you started, get you inspired. flowerschool.com. That's where you'll also find the supplies. If you've got questions, you can reach us through that, or pick up the telephone and give us a call at 503-223-8089. And then I would love to see what you create. Take a photo of your corsage and send it to me. You can use my personal email at leann@floraldesigninstitute.com, or hashtag it with Floral Design Institute on Instagram, and I'll see it there. Now it's your turn. Have fun and do something you love.